Can someone tell me why this government is allowing the vilification of trans people? We need protections, we need acceptance, we need societal safety and love and acceptance, and they're taking that away from us. People are trying to take the use of our pronouns away because they disagree with them or they think they're stupid, like Leanne. uses ne-them pronouns in our system.
Zero people.
Ketsia uses T10 pronouns. People think these pronouns are stupid and unheard of when they're actually not. They've been around for years. And this government wants to segregate trans people and call us inferior. This discriminatory action needs to stop. Why change the Equality Act to include biological sex? Biological sex should not matter to trans people once they've transitioned. Because trans people
Zero people
don't identify with their biological sex, so why does it matter? Why stop trans people using their own identity spaces in society? Why stop non-binary people using any spaces in society? Why stop the recognition of non-binary people in legal documents? Why stop trans people
Zero people
accessing gender clinics? Because this government are trying to slow the gender clinic admissions down, and it's absolutely wrong. They're trying to control the NHS, they're trying to stop them doing gender reassignment surgeries. They're trying to stop, but the NHS is backing down. They're saying they will do gender reassignment surgeries. So at least in this country, trans people have affirming care. In America, why target trans kids?
Zero people.
Honestly, let trans kids be kids. They need this. They need healthcare. They don't need to be unalived, targeted, made to unalive themselves because they're not accepted. The trans unaliving rate is higher than the non-trans unaliving rate because of inacceptance. And this needs to be mentioned because
Zero people.
This government needs to do everything they can to prevent the unaliving of trans people, to have better mental health services for trans people. Also, they need to stop this idea of allowing the rape and racial abuse of trans people because it's wrong. This should be an illegal practice. I mean, come on, Kemi Badnock, why change the Equality Act to include biological?
Zero people.
Why change the Equality Act to now say that it's legal for white trans people to be racially abused by non-white trans by white non-trans people? And why say it's legal for black trans people to be racially abused by black non-trans people? This is outrageous. We're going back a step. You're trying to create a trans holocaust ineffectively. It's got to stop.
Zero people.
Okay, I disagree with anti-Semitism. I disagree with non-binary people being abused. I disagree with transphobia, non-binary phobia. So why is this government trying to use transphobic and non-binary phobic viewpoints and literature and laws to vilify us all? We feel like the Jews did. We feel oppressed. We feel like the Jews did in the 1930s. Hopefully this government...
Zero people.
Hopefully this government's not going to build concentration camps for trans people with a pink triangle on them and a rainbow flag on them to make them feel, loved and accepted, and then gas them or electrocute them or whatever they're trying to do. Apparently, hospitals are going to be given powers to euthanize trans and non-binary people. This is disgraceful. Why let them do it? Because
Zero people.
We as a whole community, as a trans and non-binary community, deserve acceptance, deserve healthcare, deserve to be treated as human beings, not dehumanized. We deserve to be treated like men and women, like everybody else is treated in society, like the normative and the non-trans community. what they're doing now is pure evil.
0 people.
If there's any petitions out there protecting trans people's rights, I ask that you sign them. I ask that you sign any petition to stop these radical changes to the Equality Act, radical changes to healthcare law, and radical changes to disability law, which vilifies people with DID.
Stop recording video.